can do it again if you want.
It warms Deke's heart to see a student so comfortable.
Oh, did you need me to do something?
What did you need me to do, Deke?
Deke's friend, Tobbs, collects leech juice from a spider-infested cave near Hogwarts. But Deke hasn't heard from Tobbs in a while. As the item you wove in the loom has an enchantment that might be useful, Deke thought you could test it whilst checking on Tobbs.
Okay, yeah, gotcha. If they taped wands to the brooms, it would make them fighters? Question mark? No. My call sign would be Dustpan. That's dumb. That's so dumb. But no, wands can only be used by wizards who are holding them. I don't even know Harry Potter that well, and I know that part. You drop your wand or you lay your wand down on a table, you can't cast magic through your wand. Yeah. Imagine taping a gun to the outside of your airplane and just being like, "Okay, gun, time to fire." It's not shooting. Yeah. Got it. Nailed it. We got it, everybody. Hi, Mom. In the 60 seconds you were here, Mom, we beat the game. Just kidding. Aww.
This must be Tobbs's cave. I suppose I should head inside.
Are there any spiders in here? I don't think so. I think we're safe to just go in. But they're holding on to the broom by an extension. Okay, so if you attach a gun to a table and put your hand on the other side of the table, can you make the gun fire that way? Man, I am awesome at this game. Hobbs, you missed your quota by 3 vials. You know what that means? It means my loyal customers will be missing their bottles of Seamus's shrinking solution. Because of your foolish mistake, you will be given no food for a week. I also expect you to punish yourself accordingly. When I return for the next shipment, I best see the bloodied bandages instead of your usual idiotic grin. If you do not meet your next quota plus 5 extra vials, you will lose more than your food privileges.
Tobbs's master is awful.
Yes. It's
Tobbs?
very...
Tobbs? Deke sent me. Are you in here?
It's very rare that I've seen any house elves in any Harry Potter stuff be treated like human beings.
Revelio.
Oh, I did not see that fucking spider thing until I was right in it. I guess that's the point, right?
Defender! Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Defender.
Yep.
Confringo.
I saw a big spider body.
Descendo. Expelliarmus. Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. It looks as if Tobbs was here some time ago. He must have headed deeper into the cave.
I bet you loved this place, Cappy.
Oh yeah, it was one of my favorites.
Expelliarmus. Descendo. Confringo. Defender. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defender. Revelio.
Weird. Okay. Sorry, my second monitor freaked out there for a second.
Confringo. Expelliarmus.
The monitor doesn't like spiders. That's exactly what it was. All I had to do was close my monitor's eyes and then open them back up again, and it was good.
Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. There's a victory that came none too soon. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
I feel like that exact scene from whatever Harry Potter that was, where Ron is standing in the forest with all the spiders like crawling around and down the trees and dropping down, and he's like, because they're all like, they kept telling him like, don't freak out, it's gonna be fine, and he's there freaking out.
Revelio.
I think I missed.
Oh, sick. I bet that was even better the second time.
How many? Back after you slept.
Confringo. Defendo. Expelliarmus.
Did I just push the boss off the
Descendo.
cliff? Well, yeah, but the big spider.
Expelliarmus. Defendo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Revelio.
Did you like that Revelio mid-combat?
Yeah.
Nobody's ever made that mistake. Complete a challenge, defeat spiders. Nope, that's skills. Or the orange one's closed? Ow! Derp. Man, I'm at the last tier of everything. Well, almost everything. Not infamous foes.
Well, there's only there's a set number.
Oh, there's an infinite number. 300 of them. Achievement. Yeah. Master, if you're looking for Tobbs, it seems he has dried up all the leeches here and it must move deeper into the cave. Tobbs hopes Master will wait for him to return. It's much too dangerous for Master to follow, and please be careful of the spiders, Tobbs.
That didn't sound particularly reassuring. Revelio.
Tobbs sounds like a pretty cool dude. Got it.
Confringo. Confringo.
Those remind me of Valhalla. Take that. God. No. Jesus.
Confringo.
At least it isn't VR. Oh, God. Happy, would you like to play this in VR? Thanks for that. Hello.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defendo.
I can't hear you. What'd you say? Abbott. Okay. I'm using this as a pause. Okay.
Expelliarmus. Defendo. Confringo. Confringo. Defendo. Defendo. Confringo. Defendo. Confringo! Descendo! Expelliarmus! Defendo! Descendo! Expelliarmus! Defendo! Confringo!
Here's everything to do already.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Descend! Expelliarmus! Defendo! Descendo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Defendo! Revelio! Revelio! Confringo! Revelio!
Yeah.
Confringo!
Unidentified
Revelio.
face. Oh, that wasn't so bad. I thought it was going to lead me to another room and I'd have to go like all the way back through.
Confringo! Revelio! Oh no. I have a feeling that house elf is Tobbs.
Master, if you find Tobbs's body, the big spider was too much. Tobbs has failed you and deserves this punishment. Tobbs feels weak, sleepy. Tobbs must.
Poor Tobbs. Left here alone with the spiders.
No, not a big fan of his master. I know, right?
Revelio! Confringo! Revelio! Confringo! Revelio! That table looks familiar. Seems I'm back at the entrance to the cave.
There's another chest over there.
Revelio.
I don't think I've gotten the chest either. Because it's always a chest that gives you like a thing to put into your room, right?
I don't know if this has it or not. The only way I can look is
And then, yeah, check them out. Okay, I'll do that, and then I'll come back if I need to. Okay.
some do, some don't.
Because that might even just be something like a Wiggenweld potion or something, but in that last chest. Yeah.
Descendo.
Someone's going to regret.
Confringo.
Okay, it would have showed down there,
Yeah, look at, maybe,
like the region.
no. Go to your left, that one on your left.
That one
That one
does.
does, see, you're missing a collection
I'm missing it
chest.
there,
So you know.
and I've been in there, so I missed a chest there.
Yeah, so
Okay.
go back.
I'll mark.
Descendo.
What was that? This is
Expelliarmus.
almost too easy.
Confringo. Descendo. Defender. The beasts are safer now.
Right.
Oh. Whoops. That was the wrong thing. Oh well.
Go!
Up, please. Oh, you don't.
Oh, much more work than a broom.
Yes. Oh. All right. Look. Can you go away? Look, I can go up real easy on this.
Yeah, that's
Why they weren't going up, I have no idea.
I've heard Centaur's quieter than you.
Yeah, neat. Not that I need to do that.
never did.
Really?
No. I
Confringo.
always visible.
Revelio.
Oh, my adrenaline rushes when the spiders would spot me. It's
That's hilarious. I love that they gave you invisibility and you almost never used it.
I really didn't. Never even.
Somebody's never played stealth games.
That's correct. Most stuff I've ever done in a game.
Confringo.
Huh.
Revelio.
I definitely didn't come through here. Rats! Oh, rats. Okay, okay. I think we're gonna work out in our marriage here. Hey, I found the chest. Nailed it.
Right
Revelio.
I like rugs. They do, though. For real. Oh, you can't teleport out of these. Interesting.
Yeah, but that's why I said it.
I was going to pull up my map and just like, whoop.
Yeah, that's why a lot of times before I would go into the places, I would check and be like, okay, here's a collection stream. That way I wouldn't be like on them.
Yeah, and once you found them, you'd be like, turn around, leave.
I mean, like before I entered the first time.
Oh, I get you. It's just dumb.
Well, at least they give you, at least it shows on the map, like, hey, you're missing one, because if you're just looking at the area and it's like you're missing a collections chest, that can be anywhere in the region.
Yes.
And that's a lot.
You know where else it could be?
Up your butt.
No. Anywhere in the region.
Oh.
Expelliarmus. Defender.
Excuse me.
Descendo. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
It exploded, nerd. I told him, Cappy. I went up to him and I was like, Cappy. And he was like, he didn't get it at first.
My name
but-
is a killing word.
That's so
Come on, messing
stupid.
about.
You may want to.
Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Get my claws out.
Really?
Descendo.
Good job with
Oh,
your
what's
claws,
the
fool.
light go out?
Expelliarmus. Defender. Confringo.
Oh, what?
Descendo. What have you done? Defender. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Descendo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defender.
Man, that guy just got dumpstered at the end.
Revelio. Whoa. Oh. Ah. Whoa. Descendo. Expelliarmus. Defendo.
Imagine being a wolf there and all of a sudden some force just shoves your face into the concrete. Just blam! Alright. Bro, your friend's dead. I harvested his flesh and turned him into a sandwich. Would you like half?
I'm back from the cave, Deke.
Wonderful. Deke hopes you gave Deke's best to Tobbs.
I'm sorry to tell you this, Deke, but Tobbs is gone. It seems he was unable to avoid the spiders in the end.
Oh my. Deke was afraid of this, alone in that cave for so long. Oh, poor Tobbs. Deke and Tobbs once shared the same master. When he died, we were separated. Deke always wished Tobbs had been sent to Hogwarts too. Deke feels lucky to serve such kind witches and wizards like you. Deke will miss his friend dearly, and will raise a glass to him with a heavy heart.
I'm truly sorry about your friend, Deke.
Thank you. You are very kind. Deke could use some time alone to think, if that's all right.
I would have found it hilarious if right now he just busted out a box of popcorn and started eating.
Sorry.
Like,
Oh, you know.
feel you, bro. Lucky leprechaun-ons.
Yeah, it's like lots of.
Legendary mask. I'm evil Cappy.
Oh, there's a nerd under there.
She's right. She's right, chat. I am a nerd.
Oh, I haven't compared
Nope.
soft and nerd.
Me. Me is nerd.
That's so true.
She's crying, chat. Yeah, I can use it.
Sorry.
You're gonna do that to me. Okay. Okay. So let's go back here. Was I?
Yeah.
Oh, I
You
thought I had
just-
already left. You got,
see?
you got hungies.
Yeah.
Sick. Good stuff. And a scarf. Increase spell damage while concealed by disillusionment.
That all the time.
I'm always disillusioned. I mean,
Design.
yes. Decreases damage taken from dark wizards. Pretty slick. Oh, this gives me offense.
Yeah, but I think that like also
I can just replace it.
well eventually, but you can also increase your offensive.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I can
thought you
replace
meant
the gem
the
on
item.
the-
Okay.
Sorry. I did not verbalize what I had meant. I just said I could replace it, which to the, normal person would mean replace the item totally.
That's what I thought you meant.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, yeah, but also like.
But no, I can replace the gem in the item.
I've always said that
The
travel
socketable or whatever
broadens
they
the
call it here.
mind.
Thank you again for delivering those potions to Madame Lawing. Saved me a
Please
lot
stop
of time and
mentioning
trouble.
Madame Lawing. That would be great. I think the problem with sell all is, well, I guess you could do this, like check them all and then just hit sell. Yeah, fair enough. As with all things, chat.
Here you found a
Cappy
bit of
is right.
treasure in the forest. Was never one for adventure myself.
Guy's like, dang, dude, do you ever buy anything? I'd be like, rarely. No, I've got a ton of all of this. Yeah, literally everything he sells I have a bunch of. Except the tongues, I only have a couple of them. But I can go get them
I
easily.
hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
I started off really hard on troll buggers, but fought a bunch of trolls since then, so we're good. Alright. There is only the story mission. Which is astronomy class. Hell yeah, dude! Start way back here and see if there are any locked doors between here and there. Oops. The screen went black for a second. I'm loading in quick. Not Expelliarmus. This one.
Revelio.
Yet. It's that one. Get him, girl. Way up here.
I like
Revelio.
your pajamas.
It's really loud in here.
Revelio.
Oh, is there?
Revelio. Aloha Mora.
Oh. Just kidding.
Revelio.
Dark Tower Cell. It is said that centuries ago, a charms professor kept a troll here on which students could practice particularly challenging spells. Shocking to be sure, but perhaps unsurprising during a time when Quidditch involved the use of live snidgets. One can only wonder what it must have been for, what it may be used for in the future. Nothing will ever happen here.
Revelio.
We did it, Cappy. Yeah, well, I was just going to go down a little bit and then turn back again, because...
Italians and a historian's uniform.
I tried to send a note to someone I
Brilliant
like.
solving
If
them.
only I hadn't done it.
Revelio.
What's this one about?
Aloha Mora.
Hickory Strike.
Revelio.
Nailed it. That's Cappy's favorite. Why does this class take place at night?
And your reading is The Dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck. still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own. Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
Hello again. Brilliant class, wasn't it? I prefer astronomy over potions, don't you? Of course, we Ravenclaws tend to do well in any class.
Oh, hello, Amit. Nice to see you again.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
That's very kind of you, Amit. Are you sure you won't need it?
I'm certain. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplor. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about.
He wants to show me how to look into the girls' locker room.
Revelio.
My stargazing as long as I could. What good that did. How am I supposed to find Sirius when my hands are too cold to use a telescope? It's a dog, isn't it?
Oh, it was probably like right there.
Yeah, you just look really quick.
The astronomy telescope. The spooky telescope. This telescope is the finest stargazing instrument of its kind, perfect for viewing the moon and the stars and anything else one might find in the night sky. Like a butt. You can find butts in the sky.
Revelio.
Also with this. Ooh. Not this way. Game said no. This way.
Revelio.
Fine.
Confringo. This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
A pristine night for stargazing. Do not let it...
Professor Shah, I'm interested in learning more about astronomy.
It is increasingly rare to find a student who seeks after things celestial, of their own accord. But if you truly desire to chart the courses of the cosmos, you must rid your mind of the terrestrial babble of others. We ourselves are not unlike blank star charts, you know. Empty canvases waiting to be inscribed with all that the universe has to offer. Do you understand?
You mentioned astronomy tables earlier in class. What were you talking about?
Long ago, devotees of the astral arts set up stone slabs across the countryside. They are ideal for studying constellations near and far. For centuries, wizards made use of these astronomy tables for stargazing. Sadly, they have since become mere monuments to the intrepid intellectual pursuits of a bygone epoch.
Am I right in thinking you are unimpressed by divination?
Of the many other so-called disciplines taught here, divination is perhaps the most feeble, especially in its nonsensical practice of astrology. Do not confuse astronomy and astrology. One is concerned with mysteries stellar and lunar, the other is mere lunacy.
Aha, wordplay.
Thank you, Professor. I look forward to stargazing.
I am glad to hear it. Should be a stellar night for it.
She does.
I did like her.
Yeah, her sorry.
Yeah.
Was that a double pun?
The perfect night for... Oh, hello again.
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I'd expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is, something else.
Yes, what is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
And you need someone to help find it.
I do. Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there. I promise.
Wow, get fucked, dude. All those other people with the gobstones, they're on the losing end.
No need to convince me. Let's get going.
Brilliant. You won't regret it. Shall we?
Shut it.
The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go then. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing.
Pretty sure I saw one at one point.
It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cowards. Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure.
Confringo! A little foreboding.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Revelio. Oh, of course. It's just not as tidy as I expected.
Aged bathtub. This bathtub has been kept behind lock and key for as long as anyone can remember. Rumor has it that the tub was enchanted to chase after students decades ago who were too obsessed with their studies to care much for personal hygiene. Word. By speed.
Confringo. Revelio. More cobwebs. You don't think any spiders might be lurking about?
Oh no, not this close to school, I meet.
Yes, but cobwebs are caused by all kinds of things that aren't spiders. Fuse.
The constellation should appear near the center of your view.
Revelio.
As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart.
Oh shit, okay. Oof. Oh, okay.
stargazing is all about patience and precision. I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
Thanks, man.
Thank you, Amit. I look forward to reading them.
And I look forward to writing them. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest, all beckoning to be discovered by a worthy astronomer. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope, don't bother returning it. You should keep it.
That's quite generous. Thank you.
You're welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. I will see you soon.
Oh, wait. Find astronomy tables.
On the map of Revelio.
Yeah.
Big.
Yeah, I knew I had seen a couple.
Big. A lot.
Oofers.
You can't imagine how inconvenient
He's being harassed by Harlow. He may be able to provide the evidence we need to take Harlow down. We should speak with him together. Meet me at his home.
I assume you have news regarding the goblin you mentioned. Why don't we meet at the map chamber to discuss that and our next steps?
I'm gonna go look for stars. Everybody's like, we have these time-sensitive
Knowing
issues.
Amit, he's likely studied here.
Nailed it.
These are the kinds of puzzles you like.
Yeah, yeah. I got this shit. This is easy. Okay. Here. That guy was quick. Sag. What? I like them. I was talking to somebody in the YouTube comments the other day about how they were commenting about how bad I was at the sliding puzzles in that one game I was playing. Figment, thank you. And I was like, because I was commenting in the video that I was like really bad at them, and he's like, I don't understand how you're really bad at them, and I'm like, I don't know, I just am.
I dream
and then
of
I was like,
making a
it's
better
really
world.
weird considering that
We may have an intruder in our midst.
those puzzles that you would get in like high school tests where they'd show you like a flat shape with a bunch of symbols on it, and then they'd show you a bunch of 3D shapes with the symbols on them, and they'd ask you which one of those shapes could the other one be folded into, and I was all like, I was really good at those. Which is weird because that's kind of it's kind of a sliding puzzle. It's a folding puzzle.
They come after me. I'll enjoy stealing
Expelliarmus.
do you?
I do.
Confringo. Defendo. Descendo.
What have you done?
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Descendo. Revelio.
These rocks have seen better days.
My broom goes zoom. It's my zoom broom.
An astronomy table. Should prove useful once the sun's down.
It was a laugh that was all like, I'm giving you a laugh, but I want you to know, under no certain circumstances, that this is 100% a pity laugh. It's like, Centaurus. That's funny.
That's one.
Somebody wants. Oh no, this is what's her face. She wanted me to meet her at the guy's house. Natty. Natty will be back later.
Well, it's not a mission.
Is it?
Yeah, it's similar to the one you went to Bastion. Oh, ominous.
I pressed Ominous regarding Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium, but my efforts were in vain. Meet me outside the Slytherin common room. We need to talk.
Sorry, I'm really sorry. Sorry about that.
Does your broom kick up dust when you go fast? My broom does not have feet. No, it can't kick. Haha. Got him.
Love it.
Cappy was not impressed.
Is this Mr. Bickle's home?
I believe so. He supposedly has evidence against Harlow. We need to speak with him.
Mr. Bickles likes pickles.
My husband. What will I do?
Oh, he's dead.
Are you all right? We're looking for Mr. Bickle.
My husband is dead. He killed him.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, Mrs. Bickle. Who killed your husband?
Theophilus Harlow. I'm sure of it. He's been threatening my husband for weeks and... Oh, where is my son? Where is Archie?
It looks like I'm like, oh God, stop crying.
Well, I mean, remember when the lady started crying in front of you and that's how you were, right?
Oof. Oof. That was such an awkward, oh no.
I don't mean to be grim, but could Harlow have taken him?
Archie's satchel is missing, so he may have left on his own. Hopefully he's just gone wandering, as he's prone to do. I hope he wasn't here when when my husband...
Do you know which way Archie might have gone?
He has a little hideout in the forest south of here. He never wanders far. But if he witnessed Harlow doing something to his father, I'm afraid to leave in case he comes back home.
What is that smirk on your face, dude? What the fuck? He's like, so you're single, huh?
What reason would Harlow have to kill your husband?
My husband had been looking into Harlow's dealings and discovered some of what he's been up to. I begged him to leave it alone, but he was convinced that...
He's like disgusted by this woman crying. Although I have to say, the way she says her sentences while she's crying is exactly how you talk when you're crying. When you can talk, you ramble on really fast about everything up until the point where you can tell me what's wrong and then you can't speak anymore. You're like, I was doing this thing and this other thing, and then I go, and I'm all like, what is it? Well, it's I tried to do, and I'm just like, oh my God, just tell me what's wrong. And then you're like, my video game froze.
Then I'm like, oh,
Oh God.